that for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. We be going up, watching Benz go. We just set a goal, talking matching Lambo. 50, 60 grand, probably 100 grams though. Man, I swear I love her, how she working on the pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting Benz go. Everybody hating, we just call them fans though. In love with the money, I ain't ever letting go. And I get high with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. Ride with my baby, ride, ride. I hit the strip with my trap queen, cause all we know is bands. My stack is Ferrari, I put my boo on the lamb. I might stack her a necklace, drop a couple on a ring. She ain't wanting for nothing because I got her everything. And I'm up in a bando, with an arrow I can't go. With my boys got a stand though, counting the bands though. How far can you pass? Go fed you up, I'm lifting 50,000, kill I stand though. If you checking for my pockets, I'm like, and I get high with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah, yeah. And I can ride with my baby, ride with my baby, ride.
And I get high with my baby, fly with my baby. And I can ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby.
Ride with my baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah, yeah. And I can ride with my baby, ride with my baby, ride. It was 9:29, 9:29 Backstreet, big city. The sun was going down, there was music all around, it felt so right. It was one of those nights when you feel the world stop turning. You were standing there was music in the air. I should have been away, but I knew I had to stay.
too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go.
Can you hear me now? Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, so it's a Wordle style game. I added score and a couple other different features to it. But I did an update earlier today, and I have a little bit of a bug that I'm trying to clear up right now. Should just take me a second. I switched the domain names, and so all of the storage stuff got trapped in the old domain, and now I'm trying to merge it with the new domain. Give me 10 minutes.
When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always make me stand out in a crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took.
Sorry.
It's too late for me to take a second look. Trying to live without your love, just one long sleepless night. Let me show you, girl, that I know love for right. Every street you walk on, alley, tears stains on the ground. Following the girl, I didn't even wanna run. Let me say now.
Hey, Angry Face, how's it going? Trying to fix a bug that I created earlier today. Take me just a few more minutes.
You told me I'm the only woman for you. Body touching like I do. Then make the move before you try and go much further.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in.
You are the one.
I'll see you tonight on live.
If you want more, if you want more, for my love, jump in and feel my touch. Jump if you wanna taste my kisses in the night. Jump for my love. I know my heart can make you happy. You know these arms can do you well. Jump if you wanna taste my kisses in the night. Jump for my love. When you are next to me, oh, I come alive. Your love burns inside. Oh, it feels so right. Come to me if you want me to.
Can't believe I did that.
whiskey and rye, saying this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow?
Perfect. Cool.
I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was
Can't believe that happened. That was a close one. By Miss American Pie, drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own. Moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. Now verdict was returned, and while Lennon read a book of Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark day. The music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Bye bye Miss American Pie.
You hiring up?
The levee was dry. Them good old boys were
Stop. Friday night.
singing this will be the day that I die.
It's a little more.
This will be the day that I die.
All right, Irish. Hey, welcome back. I got it all fixed. How are you doing today, Irish? It's a great starting word. Glad to hear it. So the cyan means that it's in the correct position, and the pink means that it is in the wrong position. Obviously, the grayed out is not there. Great second word. Whirl. Wow, got it in 3. Good job. Thanks for the share. figure we'll do a couple easy words to warm up, and then we'll bump it up and bring in the harder levels. Alone. All right. Balst. Blast. Class. That was a great guess. All right, we'll throw in some harder levels. So there's about 10,000 words in this library. The hardest words are the last 10% in a frequency of use codex. So those are going to be words that probably haven't been used in about 400, 500 years. Really rare, really archaic. The intermediate words are the middle 40%. And then the easy words are the top 40% as far as their frequency of use codex. Yes, so I did add the plurals. Is that a word? I need to grab my notepad. Here it is. I got a notepad for all the words that I might have missed. Thinking it's slung. S-L-U-N-G. What do you think? Slunk? We'll try that one. Oh man, the S is gonna go at the end then. So you got an L-U.
Don't worry, baby.
Clubs. Oh man. B-L-U something S. Blurs. Good job. Saving that streak. So that one was in the hard mode. So the way I've got this arranged is you can make any selection that you want here, and it'll randomize between whatever you have selected. So you can do the difficulty levels, or you can throw in the harder the letter lengths, and it'll randomize. Plurals are hard, but it'll also randomize the letter lengths. Is that your favorite starting word, Arise? If you look at any of my videos, they all start with adieu. So I think I need to mix some stuff in, otherwise all my videos are gonna look the same. Pilot is a good go-to. Ovoid or avoid? Ovoid. What is that? What is an ovoid? Something that is oval shaped. Duh, I should have known. How's it going, Stormy Skies? So if you're new to the game, cyan means that it's in the correct position. Pink means that it is in the wrong spot, but it is in the word. How are you doing today, Stormy? Thanks for the share. I am doing good now that I fixed my error that I caused. Just enjoying the rest of my Friday. Cider. Hider? Eater. That's a made-up word for sure. Any type of species of the genre Polysticha or some whatever. A sea duck. Interesting. I don't know, some kind of bird. Yes, plurals too, and I made 3 different difficulty levels. So if you're not filling up for the challenge, you can do an easy game. And if you're feeling a little more risky, you can play a hard mode. And so any difficulty level or word length that you select, it will randomize and pick between a word length and a difficulty level. Hard mode? Are you guys gonna drive me crazy? We can leave it on hard mode only. So I also added a 6 and a 7 letter game. Snack. You want to throw in chain, or you want to come up with something else to grab that X? Yeah. Or the S. So are you guys word connoisseurs, or you just like a challenge? Hey Jess, what's going on? Yeah, I agree. It has become too boring. I haven't played regular Wordle in about a year now. I am just doing this. I'm doing alright though. Let's see if Narcs works. Narcs does work. Good job. So that was an intermediate word. So we'll leave it on intermediate and hard. How's that sound? Do you want to throw in 6 and 7 letter? Alright, not yet. What's for lunch, Jess? Six and 7 also do accept plurals, correct. Both of y'all with the same word. Y'all are in sync. So there's definitely an O and R here. Floor?
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
Missing the C, Jess.
Listen to him.
How do you spell spore? That's S-P-O-R-E. Encore? Nope. I like the thought though.
So you better be ready for love on this glory day.
We can do, can we do, no, encore, it's got an E at the end.
What I've got to say, keep your eyes on the sky. Put $1 in the kitty.
You guys chose the difficulty.
You look pretty.
I'm just as confused.
Night when I chase the dragon, the water may change to cherry wine, and the silver will
Do you have a filler word? See if we can figure out if that C is going to go in the second or third spot. Do like a S scowl. Shiny.
I'm holding the mystical spirit.
Nothing. No S in the word.
Where people are rolling in the snow. Far from the world we know. Children, we have it
Definitely doesn't have two O's. That's for sure. But it still could have a U.
in my eyes. It's perfection and grace. It's a smile on my face. Tonight when I
Yeah, that's making up words is about how I find half of the words that I know. Mucky.
and the silver will turn to gold.
Oh, look at that. Irish with the save. Now, what's a muckor? and it's not going to find the definition. That's awesome. So the definition works about 98% of the time. The hard ones, the more archaic words, the harder it is for it to find the definition. Let me pull that definition up on another. Let's see. Thanks for the follow, Stormy. Or should I call you Skies? Muckor is a genius of mold and fungi. Now you know. Now you know. Who's got the first word? Stare? Well, your 89% was about 98% of mine. All right, you got the A, the R, and the S. A, R, and the S. That's what I was thinking. Let's learn how to spell it, though. So you got lards, yards, or card. No, I don't think card. I think cards is going to be too easy of a word. Yeah. So this is probably an intermediate word. So this is the last guess. So if I do cycle, then we miss the whole puzzle. So if you were thinking yards, cards, or lards, which one do you think would be in that intermediate middle 40% on a frequency? Oh, don't throw in another one. Yeah, I think it's going to be hards. Or lards. I think lards is going to be in that middle one. Lards was it. Now we're thinking. Oh, that was hard. Wow. Yeah, so it definitely wouldn't have been those other ones. Thanks for the shirt, Tom. I didn't even realize you were in here. Pique. Penal? Do I need to make the keyboard area a little bit bigger? Or do you guys want to try the light mode instead of the dark mode? You tell me what works for you. I'm just here to serve. All right. Pesky. Man, picking up one by one. Forward progress. That's all we can do. P-E-S something Y. Perky. So remember, we're on the intermediate and hard levels. Can do petty, but that uses up a double T. So you let me know. I think petty's probably going to be on the easier side of the list. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. How do you spell peyote? Batch? Batch for a filler? Nothing, so there are no T's. That does not make things easy. She's gonna throw it back in your court, Stormy. She's like, I don't know. There could be two E's still. I don't know if PV is in here. Or even PP. We can try it. I don't know if that's a real word or not. If it is, that's a new one on me. It is not in my words list. Is that something I need to look up and check? Peepee? You gonna go for it? See if it's all the double letters? I'm gonna bet you're right. Peepee's not a word, or Pidgey's not a word. Pidgey's not a word. Alright, I know Peepee. Peepee with the win. Wow, talk about luck. That was pretty good. Hey, the luck of the Irish. What can you say? Not getting lucky on those first words though. That's for sure. Why is Savoy not in my list? So I tried to stick with the Scrabble rules, so no names or proper places or proper nouns. But this was me manually going through 30,000 words. No worries. Do what you gotta do. You got my thinking brain on today. You think Fancy would be in that medium list? The intermediate list? How's it going, Positive Promoter? How are you doing today? Let's see if Fancy's in that intermediate list. A-N-C-Y. Ah, it wasn't the end. Why didn't you say something? Ah, man. Daunt is not in the list. Donnie. I used up one of your words. I'm sorry. That's on me. I should not have done that. Pay attention more, man. SABOY. Alright, so it's got to start with an N, and it ends in a Y. Nappy. How's it going? All the hype? Is nappy the only one we can come up with? So these words are going to be in that intermediate level or that hard level. Nappy was it. Good call. All the hype. Trademark pending. How you doing today, all the hype? I'm doing all right. I thought I messed some stuff up in some updates that I did to the game earlier, but luckily enough, it wasn't too bad of a fix. So I am doing okay at this point. What's your favorite word, all the hype? What's your favorite word to start with? What's your go-to? Tawny. This is React and TypeScript. Plate. Are you in software development, all the hype? Adult. What are we never minding? All right. Let's try, no, not eclat. Oh, that threw me off. All right, so the A has to go here. And the L can either go at the beginning or in the middle. So these words are on the intermediate or hard tier. So the intermediate tier is the middle 40% on a frequency of use codex, and the hard tier is the last 10% of about 10,000, 11,000 words. Locat? Locat is not a word. Are you making stuff up again? I will check, and I will make sure. Loquat is a 6-letter word. But yes, loquat. Loquats are good. It's a small fruit. You throw in a filler. Get out some of these other consonants. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it and see if it's a word that needs to be in the library. That's for sure. I wonder if in the Crazy Wordle, if they do shortened, like abbreviations. Or names. Or acronyms is what I mean. You want to do local as a filler? There you go. Is Lorad a name, or is it an animal? Isn't that the little orange guy? Nope, not a K. Lomat? Lorat? It's not Lorat. The only thing I think of is the N. It's not the M. Low fat, Lorat, Lobat. Watch it be another L. Lolat. Lohat. Logat. What's going on here? Love it. All the hype with the win. Jeez, what's a love it? Watch it not find the definition. Again. Oh, dusty blue-green color. I love it. That's made up. That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. It's like a suede kind of a color. Whatever. They got a term for everything. Yeah. A-U-E-I. What? A-U-R-E-I. Alright, so there's no A, no E. That's a new word for me. I just learned that last week. I still don't know what it means. You are not the only one, Irish. Alright, so there's one O in the word. Poppy? Not the poppies. Got a O and a Y. Welcome back, Stormy. Woozy is not a woozy. You said woozy. There's not two O's. D-O-W. See? You're not the only one that can't spell. Irish, do something. Irish did it. She did it. She was just waiting on me. You guys are on a streak of 26. Well, 26 on the intermediate words. Who's got the starter? Inoki? Inoki is not in my list. What? It was that encouragement. That's what it was. You're just making stuff up over here. What is a maki? Leave my pen open. A-Q-U-I. Okay. Golly, that's 4 in a row. O-K-A-P-I. We have some work to do this afternoon. And Okapi? Oh, that's right. An Okapi. Short is definitely in there. How's it going, Megan? Alright, we're gonna learn and see if this is in here or not. It's not in there. I know I've seen that before. X, Y, L, Y, L. Quash. This is why we're doing the lives, people. We are finding out where the game is going wrong. You gonna try flush or a wash? Flush is gonna be on the easy side. I'm like 90% sure of that. We can try it though. That's right. Oh, it's the A, stupid. Sorry. You're right. That's on me. I might be a little dyslexic making word games. Ah, dadgummit. Did it again. Flash or clash? It was plash. I don't know what a plash is. A small pool of standing water. Sorry about that. My brain was distracted. Yeah, so we're doing intermediate and hard words. Intermediate, easy is the top 40 of the top 40% on a frequency of useless. Yes, we can use fillers. I don't care. This is your game. I'm just here to do the testing. I'm here to do the testing and to introduce you to the game, make sure you understand what's going on. Stormy said no fillers. What? Stormy said not splash. Gavel's a good guess. Alright, so it's G-A-L-E. Gales, or Galen. 2 for Gales. 3 for Gales. The game said yes. The game has decided. Does do plurals as well, that's correct. I went back and forth on that a little bit, but I want to know what your thoughts. Should I have left the plurals or should I have taken them out? Personally, I like the option. Makes it just that much more harder. B-E-Z-E-L. L-A-Z. Laser. Z-E-L. Is it laser? I think laser is spelled with an S. Lazed. Congratulations. Lazed it is. Streak of 4 on hard mode. That's only because I took one of your guesses. Because I was not paying attention. Bagel. Can I get a bagel? Image. Think I better dance now. Agave? Excuse you. It's got to start with a G. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. So grape is definitely going to be in the easy list, but we can stop this. We can definitely try it. Grape raise. Oh man, it may just be grape. You want to try topaz? Graw. What is a graw?
Grape.
It's on the intermediate or hard mode.
Grape. Grape.
Those are easy words though. Gray is not a word.
Somebody said grape.
Well, I said no way it's grade, great, or grape because it's in the easy mode. Because those
So
are,
sometimes you get easy words.
well, we've selected just the intermediate and hard difficulties.
But sometimes you get the easy words in the intermediate.
Oh. Grain is not a word. That's Grain. Alright. Tepid for a filler. Great. How is that in an intermediate?
That's what I'm saying.
You did say that. Tepid is a crazy word though. Mutually, well, I mean, there has to be a cutoff at some point. So, I don't know exactly where that hits on the frequency of use. Apparently, great is not as frequent as I thought. But there is a cutoff at some point. It does have to switch over. Trying to think of alien words, and then it ends up being great. Are y'all all done with school? Lovat. Lager. L-A and got the E. Pretty sure it's not Lates. Lapel? That's a great guess. L-A-C-E-Y. You want to let me know if you guys want to do a filler on this fifth row. Got quite a few consonants it could end with. Lazed, lame. Laud, L-A-W-E-D. So you got an S-D for sure. It could be late. Lated or lamed. Mazed for a filler. So LA something. Where's the E go? I think it's lames. L-A-M-E-S. Right on time. It actually was in hard mode. Wow, I would not have picked that word to be down that far. So you asked for something more challenging. Is this more challenging enough for you? I hope y'all are having a great day today. There are a lot of them, yeah.
Time on your side that will never end. The most beautiful thing you can ever spend. But you work in a shirt with
So all the hype, you said that you dabble in coding. What's some stuff that you've worked on?
it don't matter to me. 'Cause all I want it to be is a million miles from here.
What's up, Lulu Lala?
Too much time spent dragging the past up. I didn't see you not looking when I messed up. Settling down in your early 20s. Suck more blood than a backstreet dentist. It don't matter to me. 'Cause all I want it to be is a million miles from here.
Was your lunch good? I have not eaten yet. I was thinking about eating, and then I found my issue, and I decided to get my issue fixed so that way we can play. I was gonna eat some jambalaya though. I will. In about an hour and a half, I'll go eat. By that point, it might be too late. I might have to just wait for dinner. Yeah, it seems like it. You gonna try a laugh for a filler? See where that H is, see if it's at the end. Or it could end in a G8 or TH. Trying to think of a GHT word. Light, there you go. A-L-I-P-H. Aliph. I'm gonna write that one down. A-L-I-P-H. What is that one, Irish? A-P-H-I-D. Aphid. There you go.
But night grows tired. I'll soon be with you, my love, and give you my dose of pride. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long.
These are all great words. That A is gonna go somewhere. So obviously it's E-S-A. Mesa or Mesa? Is it pronounced Mesa? I know I've seen that word before. No names, correct. Well, I mean, there's obviously some names that kind of cross over. Like China crosses over. Pesca. Well, the S is the second to last word. I mean, second to last letter. John might be a crossover. I want to keep saying salsa, but the second letter's not an A. I know, is Mensa an acronym, or is that an actual, that's an acronym, isn't it? It could have slipped by. I'm not saying it did or not, but it could have. Versa. Great. Oh, there is no R. We did that. Good catch. Clung for a filler. I wonder if it's Mensa. Nessa? Both of y'all said Nessa. Or all three of you said Nessa. What's a Nessa? Let's try Mensa. I thought that was an acronym. It was Mensa. Ouija. O-U-I-J-A. Got an O and an I. Oxide? So there's no E. Those were all great guesses. Ovine and opine. Owing? O-W-I-N-G. That was also a good guess. I like how you are trying not to use double letters. A lot of the games that I visit, people are always throwing up double letter stuff just to start out with. Like, what are you people doing? Let's see. O-R-I-O-S. It's not a word. But what about Oriole? Is that how you spell it? The bird? Orion. Great guess. Oh, it's a name. That's why. Let's try Oriole. Oriole is not a word. Oh. So my wife is an English major, and she's an expert. Orion would be a proper name, yes, because it's the name of the constellation. She is an expert at this game. So we're on intermediate and hard mode. Get on. No. So these people know how to play. They don't do double letters unless it's necessary. Omits. Great guess. What's that middle letter? I don't. We could try it, but I don't. Obit. I cannot believe that that's in there. I would not. If I would have caught that, I would have taken it out for sure. Short for obituary. I don't know any other meaning for obits. You're not the only one. There may have been some ones that got by. I'm not gonna lie. But it would definitely tell you if it's not a loud word. Okish. This whole list that I have today, Irish, is from you. O-K-I-S-H. Fjord. F-J-O-R-D.
That's the word.
That's what I meant to say. A fjord. I said fjord. Sweet. S-U-I-T-E. Well, I hope that helps. So all you got left is the A and the Y. Levy. Levy is one of my favorite words. So I have a game mode inside WordOff called Send It, and you can choose a word and you can send it to a friend, and they will have to play the puzzle based off of the word that you chose. So every now and then I'll send my wife words, and Levy is one of them that I'll use. Have. Good job. Stormy with the assist and Lulu for the win. I knew what that word was. What is that? Balsa? Coconut chips? Are those any good?
I don't think you're gonna like them.
S-H-E-I-K. It's not bad. The coconut chip. Just like eating coconut shavings. If I want to eat coconut shavings, I'll go get a donut. The donuts with the coconut toppings are the healthiest. That's how that works. Gouts with the win. Wow, Stormy. What's up, vibes? Oh, I left it on hard. This is gonna be a hard mode. Put your hard mode hat on.
I'm in the beginning of the prime. 20 Montana, the world's mine. It's finally about time. Went from sex and age to better times. Serving food to writing rhymes.
I thought that was a great guess, Stormy. I would have definitely thought something would have come out of that one. Bilge. Alright, so you got an I and an L. Question is, where do they go? Flips. How was your week, vibes? So just so you know, this is going to be a hard mode game. I forgot to select the other difficulty levels. So this one's for sure going to be a hard mode game. My week was not bad. I was hoping to have more time to possibly do a midweek live, but I had too much going on. So this is going to be a plural word. You didn't know I knew what that was, huh? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Just in my head, if it ends in an S, it's a plural. Forget what I said. So we got an I, and we have the Y.
Uh-oh.
As far as the vowels go.
That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's over. Damn, all these beautiful girls,
Lysis.
they only wanna do you.
You are definitely making stuff up. No way that's a real word. What the heck?
When they say it's over,
Gradual recovery from a disease. Interesting.
doggo went, took my heart. That's when we fell apart. 'Cause we both thought that love lasts forever. They say we're too young to get ourselves.
I can only do so much.
We didn't care. We made it very clear, and they also said that we couldn't lie.
Vault to start.
See, it's very divine. You're one of a kind, but you mash up my mind. You have a get decline. Oh,
Kiosk for some more letters.
baby, driving me crazy.
Got an S and an A.
Beautiful girl. That's why it'll
Are you in the medical field, Irish?
you have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's over. Damn, all these beautiful,
Well, thank you for your service.
they only wanna do you dirt. They'll have you suicidal, suicidal when they say it's over. It was back in 99 watching movies
Worms.
time on when I went away for doing my first crime, and I never thought that we was gonna see each other.
Absolutely.
Came out, mommy moved me down south.
I am not trying to do surgery on myself.
Thought was my world. It came out to be that she wasn't the girl for me.
So the M will go here.
Very divine, you're one of
Oh wait, that should be an S, not an E.
mash up my mind, you have a get decline. Oh Lord, my baby's driving me crazy.
What?
You're way too beautiful, girl.
Right, no E. No E.
It'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's over.
Famas or camps?
Beautiful girl,
Huh. I don't know what a FAMAS is. FAMAS is an award?
suicidal when they say it's over.
Is it an abbreviation?
Now we're fighting. Please tell me why I'm feeling slighted and I don't know
Alright.
how to make it
Alright.
better.
Famas is not a word.
You're dating other guys, you're telling me lies, so I can't
Hey, it's worth a shot. I did have that one abbreviation in there earlier, Mensa.
think it's clever.
I think what happened is that some of the abbreviations that have become now like regular terms, those got left.
Suicidal,
Camps or papas. So what's going to be more on the intermediate or hard mode side? I would have thought that both of these would be in the easy level, but one of them's going to cross over. I think it's probably going to be papas. Camps. Alright, we'll try camps. We'll see. Let's see. Jamba. Jamba from left field. Those J words. Ugh. Those are a killer every time. Oh, jams. Not Jamba. Jams.
Born with a weak heart, guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the better.
It's something that you use on framing.
Get up as we go along. With my feet on
Straight to jail.
head in the sky. It's okay.
Every time. It's always those J words and it's always those X words on that on that last try that I forget to give it a shot. You need jails to start. Got the I and the S. Prism. Let's do quips because the S is in the wrong spot. QIPS. GRINS. Oh man.
It's where I want to be.
Skins, twins, thins.
She lifted up her wing. Guess that this must be the place.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't tell one from the other.
Only one I can think of is either chins or shins.
There was a time.
Oh, there's no S, no two S's. So it has to be.
This is where I be.
There's not two S's. Feigns? I know veins is a word, and it could very well be veins as well. See, that's medical. I knew that one. Let's try veins. Chins! Went with the easy word. Dude, what is up with that? Ah! Lost another streak. Man. I would not have called that one. Chins does? Or veins? I don't understand why they would have flagged that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with chins. Unless you're saying look at the double chins, which you can't tell because I have a beard, so. Oh, that's... Whatever. TikTok is a Chinese app. Oh, it's not purse. You got curse. How do you spell hearse? You got nurse. All right, we got 2 tries. We got curse and we got nurse. Is hearse a word? Okay. Let's go with curse. Better be nurse. Anybody see anything else before I send it? I don't know what else it could be. Send it. Verse. What is up with these hard words? Verse. You better find a definition. Purse. What the heck? Purse is a noun that primarily means a purse, a flat cloth case in church services or scholarship fund. A burse. Learning synonyms, not acronyms. Synonyms today. Jeez. I thought today was going to be easy. What is a queer? I'm doubting you on that one, Vibes. I'm gonna look that one up later. All right, we got the A locked in. Thank you guys for the likes. I just noticed that we're up to 1,000. I appreciate that. A mass, let's behold, or let's be bold. A mass. The bold paid off. I believe that S is going to go in the front. You got spams, shams. You want to do spams? Spams it is. Stormy with the bold move and the win. Getting that streak back on the hard mode. So our hard mode streak's only gotten up to 7. So we got to change that.
I've been moving constant, no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me.
These covers aren't bad. That's just me though.
Yes, I see the things that they be wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, it's different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't. I feel good sometimes I don't.
If y'all have kids, I hope they had a great first week of school.
I go hard on Southside G. I make sure that no side E. Still.
If you're in school, I hope you have a great first week. If you're a teacher, I hope that you had an awesome first week.
My mama, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashes to the party. And you know me, turn the old 2 into the old 3.
Your grandkids, have they called yet? Monos.
God's plan. God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Some motion is so close. I've been missing Scarlet Road. I go down the COD.
What grades are they in?
I go hard on Southside G.
Were they excited to go back to school yet?
I make sure there's no side E. Still,
The two I have left at home are in high school, and they were not excited.
bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing on me.
Junks.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things.
Do we have an E? We don't have an E, Vibes. There's no E.
They wishing on me.
Bunts. All right, we got the B. B-U-N something S. Bungs. Bye. Where are you going?
To the store.
Oh, bring me something. I don't know.
We're not going to that store.
Oh. Have fun. Bungs. Bungs for the win. I don't know what bungs means. A stopper. Oh. Interesting. Was that up for long enough? Did you see that? It's a stopper or cork like in a wine bottle. It's called a bung. Do you rotate your starting words, Stormy, or do you keep using the same one? How's it going, Nanny05? Pants. All right, you got the ATS. Thanks for the like. Where'd the music go? Who turned the music off? FRATS. Goats. Uh-oh. There's no O. Scats. I think that's probably going to be closer to it than slats. You got slats, swats, or scats. And this is going to be an intermediate or a hard level word. I think W. Good call. Good call. Stormy and Nanny for the win. It's got a U in it.
with my trap queen, cause all we know is bands. My stack is for
Bulky.
I put my boo on the lamb. I might stack her a necklace, drop a couple on the ring. She ain't wanting for nothing because I got her everything, and I'm a
Correct. Yeah, so it's intermediate or hard, and there is some line somewhere between intermediate and easy. So I know we've had a couple like great that we thought were going to be on the easy level, but it was actually on the intermediate level. So we're thinking more on the lower half of a frequency of use codex. I think that E is probably going to go in the 4th position. How's it going, Miles? Where do you want the I? Oh, the Dubel? D-U-B-E-L. Is that a real word? I'm making a list of all the words that I missed. Lubed. Very close. So is it lubes? Is that the only one left? Lubes it is. How did that one end up in the heart? I don't know. Burka picked up a U. So we know that there's no R, and we know the U goes in the 2nd position. Man, I thought that was going to pick up a couple letters. Fumes. You think it's gonna be the double D's? Do you want to try dupes first? D-U-P-E-S or dunes? You got dupes, dunes. Is it gonna be D-E-S or an N-E-S? Which one's gonna be on that middle half of the frequency of use codex? Probably dunes. I think you're right. Make sure there's no J or X's possible. That always gets me. Dunes. Dunes. Vibes with the wind. Squab. I was hoping that would have done something. I never heard of that word.
When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always make you stand out in the crowd. But someone
Thanks for sharing, Stormy.
in the bunch, one glance was all it took. Now it's
Tripe. T-R-I-P-E.
second love.
T doesn't start it. T doesn't end it. You're trying to figure out where that T goes, huh? Jetty for the win. Wow. Out of left field. Good job. See where we're at. 4 streak on intermediate, 2 streak on current. I mean on hard mode. We can bump up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Fairs. So you can get a couple letters out of that. Alright, you picked up an I. You got an S and an I you gotta find. Sizes, S-I-Z-E. So it doesn't end in an S. Sized. There you go. Nice call. S-I something E-D. You got cited. Is that the only one? Oh, you also got cited. S-I-G-E-D? Is that even a word? What's up, Mrs. Mouse? Which one do you want to do? Cited, or do you want to see if the G is a valid guess? Alright, so Mrs. Mouse, I don't know if you've played this one before. So cyan means that it's cyan means Miss Stormy, you are doing amazing. It is Miss Stormy, right? Cyan means that it's in the word. Pink means that it's in the wrong spot. And we are doing intermediate and hard level. So if you think of the frequency of use codex, the intermediate is going to be the middle 40%, and the hard is going to be the last 40%. So the less frequently used words is hard mode. Sweet. Knows the dictionary. That's exactly what we need in here. Fumes. Nice start. So we got the E in the second letter. The second to last letter. I appreciate it. Hopefully I don't let her down. Stormy with the win again. You want to start with pick? P-I-Q-E. Ah. I was wondering how you did that one so fast. Thanks for the like. Mrs. Mouse. Are you married to Mr. Mouse? Float. Pick up some letters. Got the O. Woven. W-O-V-E-N. Dozen. Everybody's chiming in with a dozen. Let's move the mouse so you can see. Cousin. Is that like the Kissing Cousins? Is that how you spell that? What? What is a cousin? Cousin? To become cozy, by extension, to become acquainted, comfortable, or familiar with. I don't know about that. I think they're just making up English words now. So it's to become cozy, Mrs. Mouse. How's it going, Jenny? Vapid. Picked up the A. Savvy. S-A-V-V-Y. Raven or Haven? Let's try Raven because it was up there first. There's no E. All right, Mrs. Mouse, what you gonna pull out of your dictionary? Miss Stormy said that you were the go-to person. That's about the only other V word that I know. Cavil. C-A-V-A-L? There's no double A. UT, Cavett? Not in the words list. That one may be my error. We'll look that one up later. I think you're right. It does have to be a U. C-A-V-U-M is the only one I can think of. Cavex? Cavum? Cavum. What is a cavum? No definition found. That's awesome. So the library works about 98% of the time. I mean, sorry, not the library, the definition. C-A-V-U-M. What is a cavum? It's a Latin anatomical word that means a natural hollow or space or cavity. That's right. That works. Nymph. N-Y-M-P-H. Nymph to start. Nothing, vibes. Nothing. Hey, close works in hand shoes. hand shoes. Works in horseshoes, hand grenades, and Wordle. Or word off, in this case. Picked up a T, or an E, found the T. Where are we gonna put that? Cadet? Man. All those great words and only 2 letters. The set? Are you kidding me? Look, I'm willing to try words just because I don't know what they mean. Beget? Beget. Great word. A streak of 7 and a streak of 4 on intermediate and hard.
Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Stormy. We got the I and the E. Fillet. Or fillet. Fillet. F-I-L-E-T. I'm going with fixed, just because that X always gets me. Nanny with the confirmation. X-E-D. Just knew it was there, Nanny. I just knew it was there. So what does that leave us with? An R-Y, fiery? There's no R. There is no R. Is fifes a word? Fines? I've got no clue. I'm willing to try anything. Fifes? Fifes. Is that what it is? A small shrill pipe, resembling a piccolo flute, used chiefly to accompany the drums in military music. Hey, trying letters works. Half the time on these hard mode words, that's all I can do. Poise. Maybe. We'll have to try that one. S-E-R-U-M. Yes, that is my intention. I'm gonna put that out there. The intention was to follow Scrabble rules. No proper names, places, unless there was a crossover like China or John's. Man, nothing out of that L's. So there's no A or Y. Benz. Oh, the E. I'm sorry, I didn't check that either. Choose or chefs. W-H-E. Wets. So there's no N. Wets. What's a wets? To hone or rub on with some substance as a piece of stone for the purpose of sharpening. A whetstone. That's cool. Thanks for the like, vibes. Miss Mouse with the sharpen. She already knew. Hey, I made an error right here. I selected a hard mode game. So this is a hard mode only word. Okay. I said hard mode word. I didn't say made up words. IAK. I'm gonna write that down. I have a list, Miss Mouse. I have a list of words that slipped by in my review. Okay, that one doesn't work either. I'll write it both ways and see which one's the right one. U-M-I-A-K. What'd you throw in there? Nanny 05 Shaw, P-S-H-A-W. Both are valid. All right, I will mark that. O. Let's go. O-B-E-A-H. So we got an E in there. You gonna do the curio as a filler? See if we can pick up some more. Cruel. C-R-U-E-L. All right, found where the E goes. Duvet, D-U-V-E-T. Unmet. Who got that one? Stormy with the unmet. What does that bump us to? 7? Alright, so we're at our max on hard mode. We've met our max streak. Our current streak on intermediate is also 7. Zeric? Z-E-R-I-C. Another one's going on my list. Oh, sorry, I forgot to hit enter. I apologize. Zeric is not on the... Okay, I did hit enter. Posit. P-O-S-I-T. Alright, I'm focused. Sorry, that was word calling. I told him to leave me alone. I'm on TikTok live.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
Yeah, so there were a couple of words that that missed my list. UAYEB. Is that a real thing? UAYEB. So as we go through these lives, I'm writing down the words that definitely missed. Salam. Salam as in as in the Islamic greeting. Write that one down. Yeah. Yeah, and that may be that one. Salam may have gotten knocked out just because it's an Arabic word and not an English word. So I mean, I know that there's some words that we use in English, but if they were specific to whatever language and not a common crossover, I didn't bring it in. But I'll check on Salam. So frustrating whenever work knows your work schedule. They know what your schedule is, and still outside of that schedule, they try and contact you to get you to give information or update them on something. It's like, you guys should have contacted me during my schedule. I got stuff I'm doing. This is my time. Yeah, if they would let me clock in for it. I just take it off of next week. That's what happens. Don't tell my boss though. Where are we at? So Javis was our last word. A can't go in the middle. The first two middle positions. You think it starts with an A? Or it ends with a... Look, you gotta make up your mind here. Yes. Yes, this is my time. Your time is your time. My time is my time. You pay me for my time when I'm on your time. When I am on my time and you're not paying me, don't expect a quick answer. SULKA. I'm gonna write that down. Did you make that up, Nanny05? You made me write that down for nothing. That's getting crossed off. Your picture, is that the Golden Gate Bridge or is that some other bridge? It's in Turkey. That is definitely not the Golden Gate Bridge. All right, let's do a filler. Let's get some of these. Well, I guess everything's going to be a filler. What is a phosphorus trip? I've never heard of that. Let's go. Lumpy. You still think it starts with an A? I don't think so. Oh, okay. All right, Mrs. Mouse, I'm gonna hold you to it. It's got to end in an A because Mrs. Mouse said so. Well, that's no good. Goomba. I know what a Goomba is, but I'm wondering if I took that off for Alright, so there's no B. U-M something A. And Mrs. Mouse was right. It does end in an A. Muma? Suma. Is that the same thing as like summa cum laude? Or comprehensive summary of or treatise on a subject, especially theology or philosophy? I did forget about that S. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for letting me know my failures. That's okay. We'll remember it next time. Quasi? All right, Nanny, thanks for dropping in. We'll be on this weekend, so our lives are going to be every weekend. I got too much to do during the week. So is Stormy right, Mrs. Mouse? Is this your level of difficulty? I don't know. It shows she's still in here, but I don't know how up to date this thing is. I'm relying on you for answers. These hard mode games have fried my brain. Heckgum spam callers. So where'd she go, Mrs. Mouse? Did she answer? Did she leave it up to you? She told you, this is what she did. She said, hey, Mrs. Mouse, come check this game out. It's gonna be your style. And then she helped you get familiar with it. And then she's like, no, I'm just gonna let Mrs. Mouse take care of all of it. That's what you did, huh, Stormy? You said this is too hard. I'm gonna let Miss Mouse handle it. What were you thinking about putting that S? Hacks? Hacks for the win! Wow. That was incredible. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you want a real challenge? Oh, you want to do the timed one? Okay, Mrs. Mouse and Stormy, Vibes is familiar with the game a little bit, so I want to introduce you to these couple games, and we'll decide as a group what we want to go forward with. So I've got a couple of individual game modes here: Blindfold Blitz, Race the Clock, and Rapid Word. Vibes likes to do Rapid Word because she's got the fastest time. Rapid Words is just a timed game, so the quicker you guys give me words, the faster we get it done. And we keep a log for how the day's going, and then we have a global log. Race the Clock, it starts with 3 minutes, and every correct letter we get, or every letter find, it adds time to the clock. So the goal of that game is to see how long we can last. And then Blindfold Blitz is a memory game. So you make your guess, and then it'll indicate the letters, and then the letters or the colors will disappear. And so you make your second guess, it'll indicate the colors for that letter or for that word, and then the colors will disappear. So it's more of a memory game. So as a group, do we want to stick with the survival game mode, or do we want to try one of these other individual games? The Blindfold Blitz, timed is fine. All right, so I got 2 for timed and 1 for, all right, timed mode. All right, let's turn those on. All right, so this top timed are the top 4 that we have for our global. Vibes with Me has the fastest time. She gave me the word, I typed it so fast, we got it in 0 seconds, and that was just incredible. And then these 4 down here are the daily. So we're gonna go ahead and clear the daily out. So it's the same. So we can keep doing the hard, or we can go to easy and just go from there. I like to do the easy words on the timed, just because I'm not as smart as you guys. So remember, the goal of this one, we'll leave it on easy for now. We'll do a couple on easy and then see how it goes. So the goal on this one is to give me words fast. I know there's a little bit of lag between TikTok and whatever. We've been able to get under 20 seconds, under 30 seconds pretty regularly, so that's been kind of fun. And so as soon as I type the first letter of the word is when the timer starts. So we'll start with Aries. Aries, outer, and snail. All right, let's go. Aries. Aries is not in the list. All right, so we got an E, we got an N, A, and an L somewhere to fill. Thanks for the follow, Leaf. L-A-Y-E. Lay is not in there. Layden. L-A-D-E-N. Layden. 31 seconds. First time of the day. "31 seconds for the first time of the day." How you doing, Lee? How's it going? Zebra to start. So we're doing a timed game, Lee. So the cyan colors means it's in the correct position. The pink means it is in the wrong position. And since this is a time game, I'm good, man. We we're getting words in there fast and see how quickly we can do it. So we got cloud and zebra. Oh, we got a lot of letters there on the first one, and we know that there's a D at the end. Bread. Dread. But it's not the REA. Oh, sorry, I missed that. My apologies. R-A something E-D. Raved. Oh, close. Rated? Rated. Nice. Save the streak. We'll put 51 seconds on the clock. So we're just tracking the fastest 4 that we can get. And the goal is to see if we can knock those down. I really want to knock out, these are our global times. These are our all-time fastest times. And so I really want to knock that 14 out and get 2 13s up there. That's been the goal for the last couple of lives. Later and pious and quake. All right, let's do pious first and quake. All we got's an O. Oh, there's not 2 O's. Foggy. F-O-G-G-Y. Let's see if Mommy's it. Mommy was it. Wow, Stormy. Mommy with the 3 N's. 46 seconds, and she beat the 51 second timer. That was awesome. Earth to start. Earth to start. Give me another second word. Cloud, earth, cloud, and movie. All right. Curio. Curio is a good one. Earth. Ooh, gotta. Let's see if we can put that E somewhere. Nothing. No R, no O. Waxen. All right, so we found the E. The A does not go in the second position. A. Why is not abled in the list? A-L-L-E-Y. So it starts with the A. There's no Y. Oh man, I was hoping that was it, Stormy. That'd have been crazy. 2 wins in a row with the triple letter. It still could be, I don't know if I can say it on TikTok Live. It still could be asses. I said it. It's okay though. We don't want to ruin our streak. We're past our 51 seconds. It's okay. Let's just pick a good word. That's the best we got. That's all I see too. All right, let's see. All right, that was it. Hey, now we know what wins. That's okay. We didn't lose our streak. We didn't lose a heart. So once it gets down to Stare, Pinky, and Cloud. Run all three. Alright. Oh, got the S and T. That's crazy. Stove for 2 with 13. Stormy on the board. Let's update that real quick. Let's get rid of that 14. We'll put 13, 2 13s on the clock. What are we doing here? Learn how to type, okay? And then we'll put 13 down on the bottom. That is incredible. Alright, where are we at? What's sus? Sus that she got Stove? Stare, Cloud, and Pinky does cover a lot. And to start off with the ST and the E was very helpful. So we'll start off with Vital. Stare, Cloud, and Pinky would be great for this game. Continuously going over it, and then within the 4th or 5th word you'd be able to pick it out. But that's cheating. That's not what we do here. Vital and Every. Nothing. Just the Y. That's it. Foggy. Yes, using those same 3 would get boring real quick. Bunny. Got a P in the word. Pushy. Pushy for the win, Mrs. Mouse. 59 seconds, just past our 51-second mark. Vibes, have you been playing the rapid word this week? Oh shoot. Found the P. We got all the letters, just gotta put them in the right order. Prude. 27 seconds. Mrs. Mouse with the win. Second fastest time today. That's what I'm talking about. 27. Whack and Snipe. Whack, Snipe, and Quote. What? Oh, man. Snipe. You got the I and the P. Alright, there's a P, I, and an O. Prior. P-R. Prior. Who was that? Mrs. Mouse again for the win. 29 seconds. Knocking that 46 off the clock. Zero 29. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Jaunt and emoji. All right, let's get one word. Let's get one word from each of you to start instead of doing 2 or 3, because that's not fair. How's it going, Jory? Let's get jaunt. Give me another word. Jaunt, earth. If we can get that A in that second spot. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the share. All right, so let's go with jaunt. Where are we at? Pound. Earth. All right, we got an A, R, and an H we gotta find. Shark. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. A-R-M-S. A-R-S. A-R-S. Chars. Chars was it. Vibes with the win. 38 seconds. Does that knock anything off? Nope. 31 is our slowest time for the day. So we got 13, 27, 29, and 31 is what we got to beat. We put 2 13s on the all-time. Dang finger. What did I miss? Charm? Chara? Oh, is that what you were trying to do earlier? And you typed an A instead? Emoji and vault. The great 2 first guesses. E-M-O-J-I. Why did that not come up? Didn't I just use emoji? I'm writing it down, don't worry. E-M-O-J-I. I don't know why that one didn't stick. Picked up the U. U goes in the second spot. Okay, no letters. Got the U. R-U-M-O-R. That's okay, Curio. Alright, we're past our 31 seconds. Let's just make sure we get this one and keep the streak. Streak and time is what we're going for here. Streak and time. Humph. Or hummus. Let's try hump. No H. U-M-P. Pumps. Pumps or bumps? Too many. Jumps. Got the J. The J always gets us. Let's go with jumps. No. It was pumps. I should have listened to you earlier, Lee. I'm not talking to myself.
So funny.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to my friends on TikTok.
Oh, you're TikTok.
I have friends on TikTok now.
How many friends do you have?
We are sitting at 5.
Okay. No, I just woke up.
Just woke up. What the heck?
Yeah.
It must be nice to be a college kid.
Well, this is my first off day in a very long time, so I was gonna sleep. What are you doing? You're supposed to be working. You're playing TikTok
I'm
games.
done. I'm done with
Playing
work.
TikTok games instead of working.
I'm on my second job. Banjo for the start.
Banjo.
Banjo for the start. Hey, thanks for the share, Mimi. 8 grandkids. That's a lot. Banjo and Demur. Demur. Yeah, Demure.
Let's go there. I'm gonna get it first try.
Madly. M-A-D-L-Y. Ah, thought that was gonna be it. M-A-D-A-M. Press enter. 24 seconds. Knocking that 31 off the clock. Got the second fastest time for today. I don't care. 24. Oh, gotta knock the 31 off. What are we doing here? This is top 4. What was that word? Madam? Mrs. Mouse for the win? Vixen for the start. Vibes with Vixen. Vixen and Allowed. I like it. V-I-X-E-N. Found the L. There's an I in there somewhere. Let's see if we can put that. Oh, wait. We already found the L. That was on me. That was on me. Slimy. Alright. Got the L and the I. What are we going to do with it? 27 seconds. Alright. We're past our click. We're past our longest time. So slow down. Slow down. Think about it. We're on the last one.
It's flirt.
Flirt. Maddie with the flirt. F-L-I-R-T. Let's see if she's right. Blitz. It was Blitz. Go back to bed.
That was a really good word, though. Oh my god, I wrote everything. Who was gonna guess Blitz? It's not me.
Who had Blitz on their list?
No one. Everyone who said they are lying.
I don't know. Mrs. Mouse been coming up with them.
No. I had it right.
That's okay. That's okay. Unzip. Unzip. You can't get 2 vibes. That's cheating. You gotta let everybody else have a turn. This isn't the vibe show. Well, okay, you got the fastest time. You get some leeway here. Unzip and blame. If you get the word in one, your name goes next to the board. Hey, when you're fast, you're fast. That's how it happens. All right, you got an M. Where are you gonna put that A? Maths? Oh, that's your favorite school subject? I like the geometry math. I can do geometry and a little bit of trigonometry. Oh, nice. What's that first letter? Is it mama? Mama with the win. $52 seconds. Hey, we're all under 30 today. All under 30 in that short amount of time. So that's what we wanted to do. All right, we're gonna go till 3 o'clock, so 5 more minutes. And then I have to go eat something. I have not eaten today. Daisy to start. I'll try and get back on this evening. Probably after 9. Daisy to start. Let me see if I can add these other words that I left out before I get back on this evening. Daisy and Axiom. Axiom is crazy. D-A-I-S-Y A-X-I-O-M. Alright, you got a D and an O. Vibes, you never answered me earlier. Are you playing the rapid word during the week? I want to know what your fastest time is, other than 0 seconds. Because this is our time, 0 seconds. You got to get your own. We got hound, found, round, or bound. That wasn't my fault, Mrs. Mouse. That was not my fault. You could have chose the right one earlier, but you went with pound. It's definitely not round, so we're down to bound, or hound, or found. Couldn't find the game. It's right here. Right here. Write it down. Bound. We're going with bound. Ah, it was hound. That was our last heart. Right here, wordoff.io. Currently, it's online only, but this week I submitted an Android app for approval, and I should be submitting an iOS app hopefully within the next 2 weeks for approval. What's up, Lula? I'm fixing to have to jump off. I got one more game in me, and then I'm gonna have to get back on this afternoon, or this evening rather. Word-off-off.io. That dash is important. I have not eaten yet. Alright, I'll tell you what. We will do... We're out of live, so we can't play this game for another 12 minutes. I'm supposed to be able to watch an ad, but they haven't connected the ads yet, and I don't know why. So we can either try Blindfold Blitz, or we can do one of the daily challenge games. One or two of the daily challenge games. And we'll do one of the older ones, so that way we're not doing today's, because I want you guys to go and play. All right, we'll do the first, August 1st. So daily challenge. So you get 4 daily challenge games per day. The first 2 games are on easy mode. The third game is on intermediate, and the fourth game is hard. That way, it allows you to warm up a little bit, and then the challenge games, you can share scores with your friends and compete that way. I'm working on a. Let's start with Sumac. I'm working on a leaderboard type thing, but awesome. I'm glad you found it. I'm working on a leaderboard, but that's going to take some time to get all together and put into place. But for now, you can share your scores. You get 4 5-letter words, 4 6-letter words, and 4 7-letter words. And then just so you aren't sharing 12 daily Wordle puzzles, text messages with your friends, I'll show you guys the daily diagnostic log once we finish with this word. Chore. We found the H, but it goes somewhere else. And so you don't have to, also on the daily challenge games, you don't have to finish it right now. You can do a word and then come back to it. And I've given 7 days. It's 7 rolling days before it's locked out. So you have 7 days to complete that that puzzle. And you can come back to it and finish up the day. Cinch, way to go. 86 points. 86 points. We'll do one more, and then I'll show you the daily diagnostic log. So there's a share from here. So if you're only doing 1 game a day, you can share that 1 game, and it shares just like Wordle does through text message, and it'll indicate the game number so your friend can see. What are we going to start with? Blitz, L-I-T-Z. Herd. Oh, come on. I knew something was going to come out of that one. So we got no A, E, or I. R-O-U-G-E. We got an O. That's all there is. Just an O. So the other people who've played the daily challenges, I've got quite a few that are playing and sending me their daily diagnostic logs. If you're good, you'll score about 320, 350-ish. Let's do a Y there. But I've been averaging between 100 to 250. I mean, 150 to 250. I don't know who let me make a word game. We got a K. Pocky. Pocky is not a word. Cocky. Cocky for the win. All right, so let me show you the daily diagnostic log real quick. So go back to the home page. On the challenges, there's the view daily diagnostic log up here across the top. And what it does, let me click on the day that we just did. So for this day, 8-1, we got 134 points so far. And we've only done the 2 5-letter games. So you can click back on and you can see what you did for that puzzle. And then down here, there's a share. So the share is either you share the score only, or you share the full array. The full array is going to give your friends the game A, game B, game C, game D details with the points and then how you won the game. Yeah, my plan is to go live later tonight. And then on the export, you can select only the 5-letter if you only play the 5-letter games, or 6-letter, 7-letter, or if you're doing all of them, you can share all as score only or full array. Either one. Let's plan on 9 o'clock. Does that work for you, Vibes? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central Time. Central Time. I don't know where you guys are. 9 o'clock Central Time. But hey, thanks for playing with me. And then we will get back on later this evening. I gotta go eat something. You guys have a great afternoon.